Hello, YouTube. It's your Southern Belle. How is everybody tonight? Kiss up to God. Thank you, God, for another do-over, for another day to get it right, for another day to work, for another day to be above ground, for another day to love again, to live again, to talk to family and friends again, and another day to apologize if you have to. My name is Jennifer Brooks. I'm your Southern Belle. I'm coming on tonight again. And I'm coming on because I was looking on my friend's Tina's page. You know how you share things. And she shared this wedding. And I have been to several weddings, even my own too. And I've never heard a wedding like this. I've never heard of what this man said at this wedding. So I said, you know what? Come on and share because if we live by these rules, maybe we would have marriages, or longer marriages, or if people took their vows seriously, we would have longer marriages. But I thought it was really good. It says 7 things a wife needs, 5 things a husband needs. Why the wife needs 7? Because we suffered, don't we? Okay, I'm gonna read them to you because I thought it was really, really good. I liked it. Okay. 7 needs of wife needs from a husband is a spiritual leader. She needs a husband that's spiritual, that's gonna lead the family in a godly way. Second thing she needs is affirmation and appreciation. Every woman needs to be affirmed and appreciated, no matter how old she is. You know, we do thrive for that. Romance, chivalry, will never die. We love when you open the door for us, when you walk on the outside of us, when you surprise us with our favorite snack or whatever. That's cute. We like that. Intimate conversations. We need you to listen to our thoughts, listening to us, but not trying to change us, but understanding us. Because sometimes you got, men that want you to be a certain way. No, we just need you to listen sometimes. Be transparent. She needs you to be honest with her. He said because women were built to handle the truth. And a lot of times we can. What he said, you can't handle the truth. A lot of times we can because if you're telling us the truth, we like that more than than going behind us doing things you're not supposed to be doing. 6, home support. Taking care of home. Not just taking out the garbage, but taking care of home. We need your home support also. Helping out. You know, you know, help make the bed when I get up or make me breakfast sometimes. That home support. And someone that's committed to the family. Because the one misconstrued thing that people say, I married you, not your family. It's nothing like being married to somebody and you're not getting along with the family. Or being married to somebody and you are. It's difficult if you're not getting along with the family. Really. You're missing outings and everything. So those are the 7 things that a wife needs from a husband. And this is what he said at the wedding. I thought it was really good. It said 5 things that a man needs from his wife. Number 1, respect. Respect is oxygen to a man's brain. And I even have a video that says men prefer respect over love. Say if he's respected at home, he shouldn't have a reason to roam. They find reasons, don't they? That's a whole nother subject. Anyway, number 2, sex. We already know that probably should have been number 1. Number 2 should have been respect. No, they gotta have respect. Number 3, you have to take care of yourself because see, sometimes when we get married, women forget about themselves and they let themselves go. Men don't like that. If he married you a certain way, he prefer you to stay that certain way. Although you have kids and stuff like that, then they should understand if you gain some of the weight or whatever. But who they married is who they still want to see. So it's important for you to take care of yourself because he likes that. He's concerned when you don't. And also, number four, he also needs home support. He also need to know he's coming home to a home. You know, he ain't coming to a whole bunch of mess, wildness and stuff, because your home should be a sanctuary. It is your sanctuary. And number five, a life companion. A man needs somebody that he knows is going to be there for him. His companion. Somebody that, when the going gets rough, she don't get going. And I think that's what some men think. They're scared, or they have a fear of, if things ain't going right, they leave. Because, I know somebody that say, when there's divorce, 90% of the time the woman is filing for divorce. And that's true, because a lot of times we're done. A lot of times we're done. Can you? Hi. What? No, I can't see without my glass. I don't know what I get. Not now. Yes. Okay. I'm sorry. I have someone on. How are you? Okay, there you go. Sorry about that. Sorry about that. I'm not gonna tell you what this person said. Anyway, anyway, I thought that was a very good wedding, because usually when I go to wedding, better, to have it the whole from this day forward, for richer and poor, in sickness and in health, to death do us part. But I thought that was really interesting, because because we're not taking those vows serious. And I think a lot of us go into marriage with the illusion that is something that is not. Like anything else, that's something you have to work at constantly. You're in a relationship with somebody else, especially if you don't even know them. You're getting to know each other, your ways, how each other. You're living with somebody you wasn't even born and raised with. You're living with a whole different person, and you got to get to know the person. Sometimes you get to know them, and still things are crazy. Sometimes you get to know them, you're like, why did I marry this? Why did I marry this person? But anyway, it's definitely something to consider and something to think about, because if I feel like if it's understood, the way that he put it, if that's understood and you say I do, then you need to live up to what you were saying I do. And you need to live up to it if it's just like a regular wedding, to have and to hold for this day forward, for rich and for poor. But this one stood out more to me, because see, these are things that I don't think we think about when we're getting married, or we don't realize, like even like this, even like the sex part, when you get married, you withhold that, and you really can't, because that is part of the wedding, and that's what men crave. Women can go a while without, men can't. And you can't use it as a weapon against a man, because that's what they like. But also, men, it's not. A woman wants, if she feels like that, she going to do all this to look good for you, and let her know. Tell her. Don't make her feel like that you're not drawn to or not attracted to her, or you know what I mean. Tell her, because I know for a fact, because I am a woman, and I have been married, and I have been in a couple of relationships. It's not like when you going through all of that to make sure that you're looking a certain way, because you want him to be proud that you're on his arm, and you want him, you want him to look at you and be like, wow, you look nice. And they look at you and say nothing. That's a smack in the face, men. And I like this, because it lets you know that how serious that is, how serious a marriage or commitment is. And like I'm gonna bring up again about the family thing, because I think that really is crazy. It's the family in extended family, especially if you're marrying somebody, you're dealing with somebody with kids that are not yours, and you marry them, and they have children. Now, nothing is no more heartbreaking than, because I dealt with that. When you marry someone, man or woman, and you already have other kids, and they accept the kids until you get married. Both sides. And once you get married, all of a sudden the kids are a problem. And don't have kids together. Then now only kids that matter are the kids that you have together, and the outside kids don't. And that's hurtful. If you're not going to take on that responsibility of marrying somebody with children already, you shouldn't marry them. That's just a personal feeling, because like I said, I went through that, and it hurts the kids. They don't get through that. They don't get over that. It hurts the kids. And it's a lot now, because there's a lot of double marriages. There are a lot of married people with adult children and having children again. They're the siblings are 20 and the kids are 3, because they're having that second family. But though these vows that he made the couple say to each other was enough to make, or it made me like sit back and say, wow, that's important. If you can't stand up, or if you can't give the need to each other that he was talking about, that I totally agree with, that I really did like, then maybe you should really think about marriage, or think about getting married, because now it's 2. And you got to stay there and deal with it if you really value that person. And I've had somebody say, I've known people that didn't get married because they loved each other. They got married for other circumstances. I was one of them, because maybe that was an unexpected bundle, and you wanted to, do the right thing by each other. She wanted to have the father in the picture, or he went on and did the right thing. What they call them down south, shotgun weddings and stuff like that. And that has happened. And I'm telling you, a lot of times those don't work out, because they don't. Some things just happen and you end up with a person. But if you really have met your person, because I'm gonna come on tomorrow, because I gotta take notes and stuff, because I like R.C. Blake too. He has this thing about checking out your soulmate, or things that you should look for in your soulmate, or these are the things a soulmate should look like. I'm not sure how it's worded, but I'm gonna come on with that. If not tomorrow, one day this week, because we're, like I said, we're not hitting the mark, and we need to start building these communities back up. We need families back together again. We need to take what we say serious. And if you really care about that person, take it serious, because we're breaking up families. And when you break up families, you break up communities, you break up lives, and that's not good. But I came on tonight, usually, like I say before, on Friday nights, I used to be like ready to go. Now I'm just so happy to curl up with a good book and call friends or whatever and just talk. I love being home. I love chilling. I love the life that I have now. I love it. So just keep sharing my videos, please, please, please. If you know somebody that you think would like it, and please just keep subscribing, please keep liking, comment if you think these vows are really important. If you like those vows, if anybody get married, maybe you should say that, because sometimes people make up their own vows, stand up there lying. I don't know. I'm just saying. My name is Jennifer Brooks. I am your Southern Belle, and I'm on the right road now. Y'all have a nice rest of your night. All right. God bless.